to instantly have that professional trim, that professional look. Okay, I'm gonna tell you quickly, you have 4 colors to choose from: the gray, the brown, the black, the white. You're getting 2 10 feet each, so you're getting 20 feet of InstaTrim. Let me show you the magic of InstaTrim right here. You know when you look around your home and there's those little gaps, maybe it's the molding, maybe it's the commode, maybe it's the sink, and it just doesn't look that professional. So what do? You try to get some caulking, something that hardens. But as our homes shift on the foundation, that cracks, right? It's not malleable. This is the genius behind InstaTrim. It is flexible. Take a look right here. This is it. It is flexible. It goes right in that crevice, but on either side has these wings that have no adhesive on there, so when things do shift a little bit, as our homes always do, it shifts with it. It is that simple. $22.95 for 20 feet of InstaTrim today. I'm gonna tell you, the white usually sells out in one presentation. If you have your eye on that, I would jump on it quickly. You know, also these things, you can paint these as well, so whatever decor you have, whatever color you're trying to match, very easy. See how easy that is? You just peel off the back, you just push it in, and the wings on either side, that is the part that's patented, that allows it to flex and move with the home, with the gap. Keep those gaps cleaner, keep them from critters getting in there, mold and mildew getting in there, and have that beautiful professional finish. Our friend Rick Wood is joining us. Hey, Rick, come on in, man. I am so happy to have you on the show, so happy that you're back and InstaTrim is back.
You keep getting better and better. I may not even have to show up.
No, sir, that is not true. Thank you for being here, thank you. It's just a lot of us who look around our home, like, how do I get that professional look? We spend a lot of money, sinks, kitchen. But if with that gap, you think, oh, now what do I do?
And you know what? This was invented by a professional contractor who had the same issues. Yeah. Always getting called back because of caulking problems. Yeah. This is made in the U.S., invented in the U.S. Yes. And it is a spectacular commercial product that now we can bring to the consumer. Yes. You know, when you have a floor like this, and I have this all over my house, this is a laminate floor. It has this soft backing. So every time you step on here, put a table on it, this floor is moving up and down. Move the table, walk by. There's constant movement in this floor. We can come in here, and with this gap that's always going to change, we can put our InstaTrim in there and literally that quickly create a beautiful look. And what did you say? Like I said, you know, you're getting so good at this, Ty. I really, you know, it's getting tough. Ty said you could paint it if you don't like the exact color. Look what we did here. I took a piece of 1x3 molding, inexpensive molding from the home center, put it on the wall as my floor trim, put a piece of InstaTrim on the top, which will never have a gap up there. Never. Yes. No matter, the wall moves at one rate, the baseboard moves at another rate, the floor is moving. Now, I could have gone right on down. I stopped this short so you could see the difference. But I painted this to match the wall. I could put the trim in here and paint this as well. So the whole thing looks like a beautiful piece of molding, except never with a gap. Instantly too. Instantly, easy, you peel off the back, you stick it, and then for the future, we're thinking about things shifting and moving. So a lot of times, maybe you not even realize until you look down at that caulking that you put on a year ago and you go, now it looks terrible. Now it's broken and in pieces and it's getting dirty in there. It's also going to protect the cleanliness of those areas too. Well, that, you know, that's a big thing, and we're going to see that in a second. Sure. Yeah, you. I mean, this is my all-time favorite. But look at the door trim, going around the door trim. And by the way, inside or outside, the floor is super popular. But take a look at this. Take a look at your screen this morning. Let's see. You said something about dirt. We don't really want to think about what accumulates under that toilet. And you really, it's very difficult to clean. Yes, And a lot of times they'll have caulking in there, and that looks ugly. When you sit on a toilet, a lot of times it moves because it's sitting on a wax ring, which is creating the seal. The outside may or may not have been set properly. So now you've got this mess. Now look at the InstaTrim, and again, look at that difference. Look at that professional finish. You can kind of see the before and after. Perfect. But look at this. What would you rather? You start at the back of the toilet, go all the way around, finish at the back. It doesn't even have to come together because nobody ever sees it. Now, not only does it look great, but it's super easy to clean. You're keeping all that dirt and accumulation out. There's only one thing I want to say. And this is one thing that's really critical. I did steal this from my wife's medicine chest. We want to use acetone or something like that. I was able to get this. Now, this is the black. The black is brand new.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think we have only, I'm gonna ask my producer, but I think we're very limited in the black there. I think we only have about 100 to go around, just a heads up.
I'll tell you something, in the black and the grays and all, it's nice to have a contrast every once in a while. Instead of doing the same thing, have a contrast. But this is what I stole. It is acetone, pure acetone nail polish remover.
All right.
Put that on a rag, clean around first, and then put the InstaTrim down, because you've got caulk and silicone, you've got stuff in there that makes it not want to stick. So clean it first, then put your InstaTrim in, it'll be forever.
Gives it that great seal. And when Rick is talking about sticking in the adhesive is not on the wings. There's little wings on the side there that I will show you. There's no adhesive on these wings, and those wings is what, there we go, here's a piece, allows you to flex, allows that to flex, so when things start shifting around, that is really the genius of this. So see the wings on the side there?
Exactly right.
That is what really makes the difference.
It's actually
the
patented.
whole thing, that's incredible. That's what makes it last so long for you. So the black and the brown are very limited. The brown, if you have that kind of hardwood floors, these would look great. If you want that contrast, that would look great as well. The black, maybe there's an outdoor space you're looking at. That black's gonna give it that nice professional look. The white, always sell it. I mean, like that, the white will be gone like that. So if you have your eye on that, if you're thinking about it, if you want to get it home and try it, if you're looking at those gaps around your home, I would jump into the ordering process. 703-764 here. And what we're looking at, Rick, here, we just wanted to show everyone it is really this simple. Like, that is how easy it is. And don't forget those spaces in your kitchen. Crumbs, the creepy crawlers, the little bugs get in there.
And I found a new one. I found a new one while we were Skyping in from home. I looked around my kitchen, and right behind me, you can see the base of this cabinet. And where that kick plate, they call it, it's usually recessed a little bit more than this, where that comes down to the floor, there was always junk in there. My wife's a clean freak. She cleans everything. But in those cracks and crevices, it's very difficult. I ended up putting this in. You didn't even see it. We had gray cabinets. I used the gray, blended right in. So easy to clean, keeps it out, and it keeps the whatever's on the other side from crawling in.
From crawling in as well. That's also how they get in. Okay, Rick mentioned the gray. Remember, we also have it in the gray. If you've got a gray finish, sometimes a lot of the kitchens now, you've got that kind of white, gray, kind of modern. This would be great. Remember, you're getting two. This is actually two in here. Each one 10 feet long. So Rick, 20 feet of this. I mean, what we're looking at right here, we're looking at maybe 1.5 feet here, maybe 6 inches here, 1 foot, 2 feet here. 20 feet's gonna cover a lot.
You're gonna cover a lot. And here's the tool you need. A pair of scissors.
That's your tool, right.
That's it. We cut it to length. We peel this plastic on the back. And would you mind,
take a look at this?
You know, you're on a roll.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this here. Well, we were talking earlier because if you have a gap behind a faucet and you were thinking of caulking, how are you getting the caulking? How are you getting anything back there besides putting something on your finger and causing a mess? Okay, take a look. So we've started it here. You see the gap here. You see the rest? What creepy crawlies are gonna be in there, what dirt, what mold. All right, let's finish this up. So I'm just gonna stick, all I'm doing is using my finger, I'm just gonna stick it right there, and I'm letting the wings be on the outside here. There you go, hold that there. And then the wings on the outside is what allows it to flex.
And it kind of conforms to the tile.
Can you see that? Look at what we just did.
And this is a perfect example, because this tile will move, this countertop will move, and they don't move together.
No, they'll move in opposite directions. They'll move.
I mean, on your screen, it just goes away.
Look how
Just how
professional
cool
that
does
is.
that look?
Look how great, how professional that is. And you know, Rick, we spend a lot of money on our tiles. We spend a lot of money on our sinks and even the bathroom.
Absolutely.
This for $22.95, a way to not only keep it a little cleaner in there, but to give it that professional look as well.
Here's one last place that I have in my house.
Yeah.
Where the casing, this is called, that goes around your door, where the casing meets the wall sometimes doesn't meet. And I had a gap just exactly like this. That's how I made this. And I just put in the InstaTrim. Now I stopped short so you can see the difference, but look how nice that looks. In my case, I painted it.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't paint all of it. I painted half of it to match the wall, and I painted the rest to match the casing. You don't even see it. So many cool places. In your home, in your RV, in your boat.
Yeah, all right,
all kinds of places to use it.
Listen, if you don't currently have any kind of gaps in your home right now, eventually you will, and you're going to be glad that you picked this up today and you have it in your toolbox, have it in your kitchen. Rick, thanks.
One more airing and I'm out. You're good.
Really?
No, because I think you can handle this.
No, I love it. I'm just excited about it. Rick, thank you so much. If you have your eye on the white there, I would jump into the ordering process there. Okay, I promised earlier I'm